Good morning and welcome to the GGHOP, the Guaranteed Genuine Honest to Goodness 1 hour podcast. I'm your host, Bill Gant. We're going to get started with the GGHOP Joke Water Pistol for Monday. The first story. Here we go. Here it comes. The pistol. It's missing the water.
It's a misfire.
Add water to the pistol. Uh-oh.
Up on the internet, what do you see? Clickbait, politics, dressed as comedy. Who's outraged? Who's doubling down? The GGHOP is here to turn it all around with an ancient idea called having fun. Sounds a little scary, stick around, don't run. In the next 60 minutes, begging you to try. Open up your echo chamber and ditch your tribe. There's just one mission by which we're led to put a big fat smile upon your head. The song is almost done, time to stop the show. But there might be something left that you'd like to know. What's GGHOP mean? It's your right to ask. The guaranteed, genuine, honest to goodness 1 hour podcast.
Good morning. Welcome back to the GGHOP, the Guaranteed Genuine Honest to Goodness 1 hour podcast. Your host, Bill Gant, and it's time for the Joke Water Pistol for Monday. First off, from ADA News, murder trial underway for a man who thought friend was summoning Bigfoot. Larry Sanders, 55, is charged with first-degree murder and deliberate intent of killing Jimmy Knighton, age 52. Sanders told police that Jimmy Knighton yelled or howled into a tin horn, which Sanders interpreted as a call to Bigfoot to come and eat him. Sanders knew he had made a mistake, and turning himself in was the right thing to do after speaking with both of his friends. Stowaway cat accidentally mailed to California in a returned package. The Clark family don't know how or why the cat was even in the box. The cat was eventually rescued from the large box, which also contained 2 pairs of steel boots, 2 squeaky mice, a collection of yarn balls, a pound of catnip, and a 6-foot cat tower. Don't know how the cat got in there. The Cheeseball Man draws massive crowds in New York City to watch him eat an entire jumbo jar of cheese balls. And after the event, he was running around with a flag of himself and shaking people's hands with his dusty cheese hands. And the man said multiple times that he planned to, quote unquote, go home and throw up. And you can catch Cheeseball Man modeling for St. Laurent this fall in New York City. From Sora News 24, a Yakuza lieutenant arrested in Tokyo for stealing Pokemon cards. However, it looks as though the cards were fake, as the cards were not Pokemon, but Pokemon. And finally, from the Shepherd Express, 85-year-old Christine Jennahan awoke with a flashlight in her face. It was Derek Condon who was threatening her and wanted jewelry from her house. He handcuffed her to a chair and went downstairs to get the jewelry. While he was out of the room, Jennahan dragged herself with the chair into her bedroom, got her .357 Magnum revolver, which she hid on the couch. And when the man came back, she drew the gun, fatally striking Condon with 2 shots. Just another example, folks, of hover around and find out. And that's the GGHOP Joke Water Pistol. Yay!
Very good. Very good.
Well, good morning. Glad to have you along with us. It is Monday, May 6th. I'm your host, Bill Gant, along with James Swinford.
Good morning.
And the beautiful Karen Haynes.
Good morning.
Well, Karen, before we get into everything, did you have a good weekend?
Yeah.
Did you do anything exciting? I know you didn't have big plans.
I had nothing planned. I really didn't do anything too exciting. So, winner, chicken dinner.
Winner, but a relaxing, easygoing weekend.
Yeah.
None the same.
Nice.
Very good. Now you're ready for a full week. Back
I'm ready.
at it. James, yourself? Something fun?
Didn't do a lot. Hung out at home, ate some food, watched some comedy, played some games.
Very good. Yeah, you tell me some of the comedy shows you're watching.
Pretty good weekend for comedy.
Yeah. Who was the roast?
The
should
roast of
check
Tom
out.
Brady was yesterday, I believe.
Check out the roast of Tom Brady.
And the day
Very
before
good.
that, Cat Williams' new special came out.
Oh, the new Cat
Yeah,
Williams
it's pretty
special.
good.
What's the name of the special?
Something about
I'm telling the truth.
something woke folk.
I'm gonna have to
Something
check
like
it
that.
out.
I can't
Oh,
remember. Something
yeah.
like
I'm
that.
gonna have to check it out.
It's pretty good.
That Shannon Sharp interview was not enough.
That's right.
I need more. Well, if you need more, we want to give you more. So if you would make a comment across platforms, we are going to search high and low for those comments. And if you are one of those commenting people, and we are on Rumble, YouTube, X, Facebook.
Yeah.
So check
Pretty
it out.
good.
Make a comment on a video, something we put up. And then at the end of May, we'll choose you for the $100 gift card
Yeah.
and the free shirt.
Free shirt.
There we go. Very good.
I flipped it
still-
around today.
What's that? It looks beautiful.
I
Looks
like
very
the
nice
back
over there.
too.
And I like your shirt. What is your shirt?
70 tons of metal.
Is it a band?
It's
the
a
cruise they went
cruise
to.
ship,
Oh,
It's a metal cruise.
metal cruise. I did not go on it. My husband did, and he bought me this shirt.
a metal cruise like all metal bands
Yeah.
playing the
Uh-huh.
whole time.
Yeah.
Concerts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Oh, that's been going on for a long time, actually.
It
That's every
still
year.
goes
It
on.
still goes on every
Yeah,
year.
that's a thing they do every year.
Oh, live and learn.
There's a lot of
When
bands that do that.
Did your husband go just like last year? Is this new?
It's probably been
It's just been 3 or 4, right?
3 or 4 years
Okay.
since he's gone, maybe 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that a tough time during that separation for you, or?
Yeah.
Well, he went on a
actually
cruise
was.
and you didn't. Why didn't
Yeah.
you? Did you not want to go?
I didn't want to go. I mean, I did, but I didn't because it's
We like the same kind of music, though, right? You like that music.
yeah, but it was a little overload and it was just I had to work.
A few days on a boat with a bunch of smelly metalheads.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
see why you
honestly.
stayed home.
Yeah.
You had stuff to do. Okay.
Yeah, I had stuff
Sounds
to do.
great to me, but to everybody else, no.
Yes. You should go on that.
Damn,
dude,
Me
you
and
would-
giant ass boats? No.
Oh, okay. Don't like
Regular
that.
boats? Yeah.
Okay.
No, none of that. Just
If it was docked, you might be okay with it. Hanging out
it's
on a
some
boat.
giant ass fucking boat.
You just get bored, stuck on the boat.
No, one person fucking sneezes and we all got some kung flu
It's a
that
disease
nobody.
thing.
Yeah.
It's a disease thing
Yeah.
for you. Okay.
There's enough alcohol flowing around. You'll be all right.
I don't eat
Yeah,
any of that.
right.
I won't eat any of that shit food they got either.
Yeah, probably too rich.
Yeah.
Plus,
it's-
you're moving.
terrible.
This thing.
the boat stuff doesn't bother me at all.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the disease.
I
thing
have
that's
no
scaring
motion
you.
sickness whatsoever.
It's the disease thing that's scary.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then.
Just an excess of people. It's like going to
There's
New
something
York.
new today.
It's like New York on a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. No
Too
thanks.
much.
Yeah.
Escape from New York. Well, if you've been on this cruise, feel free to comment and let us know. We'd love to hear about
Yeah.
what you did. I mean, sure, maybe there's quite a few people. Very good.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
It's fun.
Very nice. Well then, let's get started today. This week we're talking a little bit Mother's Day coming up on Sunday, the big day. Karen, you're a mother.
I am
Yeah.
a mother of several.
So you're a mother of how many?
3.
3. Okay. And do you like Mother's Day generally? Do you like that day being given gifts and lavished upon, or do you do not like it? Do you?
I like it. I think here we don't go overboard, and I appreciate that.
Okay. So,
I mean, I think sometimes I see like from other people that they, don't feel like they get enough or something, and I'm just like,
you don't
just
want anything.
show up when
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
dinner. You don't
Yeah.
need.
I mean, you
this.
made the dinner and the cake, from scratch, and you'll be doing the dishes. And come on in,
No, I
celebrate me.
don't.
It's such a great day. No, but you don't want anything. You're saying overboard as
no.
in somebody,
Yeah,
buying
buying
a car for mom or
Yeah.
that kind of thing. You don't want any of
Computer.
that stuff.
jewelry.
You don't
or-
need any of that stuff.
No, I don't.
Just a T-shirt from the cruise. You don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I like it. Good attitude. Well, very good. Well, I'm not a mother, so I wouldn't know.
You're a mother sometimes.
Sometimes, yes. I was a stay-home mother for years with my son. Yes. It's all right. My milk is gone now. Okay, James, you've got a mother,
Yeah.
and you'll be talking about your mother on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yes, very good. All right. My mom's dead. Let me bring the whole show down. My mom's dead. No, my parents were a lot older when they had me, so I mean, they were like grandparents when I showed up.
Dear mom.
Dear mom, that's harkening back to MTV Liquid Television. Dear mom, can you hear me in there? Mom, can you?
Dear mom.
Yeah, no, my parents were older, so we were going to like ice cream socials in first grade, and everybody's walking around with these young parents and stuff. They're all smooth, and I got people from the AARP commercials and stuff.
Well, they
man.
just figured you had deadbeat parents and you were staying with grandma.
Exactly. These are my guardians.
That's what. Yeah. Right.
Glad you brought
I
your
mean,
guardians
honestly,
with you.
We had some of those buddies that happened.
Yes, it's okay. But you know what? It ended up being great because having older parents was they just don't. They've already had one kid. It was years ago. He's fine. So very loose, very nice.
You were feral.
Yes, it was cool. It was cool. Very nice. So again, if you're looking for the shirt, you're looking for the money, let us know. Comment, please. We're also sponsored by Wilson Farm Market right here, the beautiful Wilson Farm Market. Definitely this weekend, I'm going to go get some stuff there for Mother's Day for certain people who love Mother's Day gifts from there. It's always good to get mom some food, some snacks. Can't go wrong with that, for God's
Especially their
sakes.
favorites.
And maybe this Sunday, if mom's always cooking the chicken, maybe you could put in an order there if you're local and go get chicken for mom. So mom doesn't have to cook it. Shit. That'd be very nice, too. And we're also sponsored by the Frankfurt Beer Works.
Frankfurt Beer Works.
And we're broadcasting live from the tap room here at the Christian Ridge Historical District at the Frankfurt Beer Works. Let's see our first story from the Joke Pistol. The murder trial underway for a man who thought his friend was summoning Bigfoot. So, and this is cool. This is made me reread this over and over. And the guy who killed the other guy, his name's Larry Sanders, which that is like one of my favorite
Really?
TV shows, the Larry Sanders Show. Okay, so he kills this good friend of his. This happened on July 9th, 2022. Okay, his name was Jimmy Knighton. Okay, they reportedly, he said, Knighton and Sanders on the day of Knighton's death had reportedly gone noodling. Do you know what noodling is?
I do.
I'll ask you first.
Is that a thing where you stick your fist in the water
Yep.
and catch a fish?
Yeah, you catch a fish with your
Catfish.
fists. That's what the cavemen did.
Oh.
So, okay. So they're in South Carolina, or they're in the South Carolina River. Sorry.
Noodling.
So, Arian Knighton.
Arian Knight.
Seriously.
That is not his name.
It's right there. How do you pronounce? Do you think that's Arian or Aaron? You could just say Aaron.
It's Aaron, but spelled
But knowing these guys,
Arian.
there's
Yeah,
a couple
looks very
stars and
Aryan.
bars flags. The South will rise again, says Arian. When Sanders returned, so this is the guy's son. So when Sanders returns, he was talking fast and described him as frantic. I asked him, "Where is my dad?" And he said, "He's not coming back." Arian said, described Larry Sanders as being out of it and frantic, and indicated that he didn't seem remorseful and almost had an arrogance about himself about the whole thing. Like I said, he said that he had pulled out some tin horn or something that he blew into, and this dude snapped and thought it, and then it was these 6 Sasquatches were around the lake and were coming to eat him. Okay.
Oh my God.
So at some point,
Were they
Knighton and-
cooking meth in a tub right next to this creek, or
Well,
what? That's
you're on the right track.
yeah. Some
At
bath
some
salts or some shit. Yeah.
At some point, Knighton and Sanders were in a struggle. Sanders reportedly used a chokehold on Knighton until he stopped moving, but Sanders said he didn't let up until Jimmy turned blue. That's what it says. Till Jimmy turned blue, for God's sakes. Sanders reportedly indicated to law enforcement that he believed that if he didn't kill Jimmy, then he would have been killed, presumably by a Sasquatch. And no, I didn't put it in here, but it's in throughout the article several times. Meth was involved. Surprise.
There's
Stay
a
off
key.
them drugs, kids.
And then the thing in the article, it was talking about like they didn't know if they could count his admission because he was so fucked up on meth at the time. And then they're like, no, we can. This guy's
Oh my
done.
God.
They're gonna have to wait like 3 days before they do the pre-trial.
Let him cool off.
No, let him fucking
let
come
him-
down. He ain't gonna sleep for 2 of them.
He just
Yeah.
kept smoking cigarettes. Yeah. Man, you believe in Bigfoot that much that you killed a friend over it. But again, it's the meth. People like the meth. Why do people smoke meth?
I don't get it either.
Write us in and comment.
Comment below.
Why are you so into meth? What does it do for you? What does it do? Is it the energy? Is that what people use it for? The energy, right? It gives you lots of energy, keeps you moving.
You
It's
should
just
use
so you
Ritalin.
look at the pictures of people that do it very long, and it's way fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
You know,
I
if
don't-
you were a
it's not
salesman
even
trying
a-
to sell that would be tough. But evidently,
It's not even a functional drug. I mean,
No,
there's
man.
things you can still function with.
meth. But it was cheap. Meth must be cheap. Maybe
I don't know.
I don't know. It doesn't make you hungry. That sucks. Okay, so stay off the meth.
Stay off the
and
meth.
Stay off Bigfoot shit.
Do you remember
Jesus.
the old the NFL where they would do different subs, like as they were talking, they would have different voices over them. They were overdubbing it.
Okay.
So they would say different stuff.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh,
it was
the
like
lip-
the bad lip reading.
Yeah,
The bad lip
yeah.
reading videos. If you haven't seen those, they're hilarious. You got to look
Yes.
them up. But there was that one where Pete Carroll's clapping on the sideline, and the guy goes, "Don't do meth or don't do heroin," and then it cuts away, but it looks exactly like what he
Don't do
says.
heroin. Good
He's like,
job,
"Don't
buddy."
do heroin."
Yes, don't do heroin, don't do meth. Again, go to a dispensary or something.
Yeah, we'd rather you be fat. We'd rather you die of obesity than an overdose.
Yes.
OD on some fucking cookies and
You're-
shit from the Wilson's Farm Market.
Yeah.
Now there, we're tying it all in.
And if you
Scott
pay-
Wilson from Wilson Farm Market says,
Feed the
ditch
disease.
the meth.
Feed the disease.
Yes. Papa Gummy. Papa Gummy, eat some chicken, laugh at a joke.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Come on, settle down. We're all going to get there. From the BBC News, but this was an American story. This is like one we had not too long ago about a dog. The stowaway cat that was thousands and thousands and thousands of miles from its house.
That'd be easy.
Yeah.
You opened it up to look and see what was in there. You turn around and go get the tape to fasten it back up. Cat's already in there.
It
Cat's
was-
jumping empty boxes, empty anything.
Yes, it was just one pair. It was 2 pairs of steel-toed boots is what was in the box. So
Yeah.
I embellished on what was in there. But yeah, while their back was turned, they said that it must have happened.
Smelled the leather, jumped in there.
Yeah, and just cuddled up in there and just didn't move.
And cats are light enough where you don't notice them too much. You got a couple of boots in there.
But what you have to wonder too is that so you put the you turn your back, the cat jumps in, you seal the box.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you still have to take that box somewhere or put it on a. So in all that time, there was no.
No, when cats are super scared, they just kind of curl up and don't do anything.
Oh, great.
And they really don't make noise or do shit until they're like starving.
Well, my cat has got locked in the pantry multiple times, and we end up knowing where the cat is.
Well, I mean, if she knows somebody who is familiar is out there,
Yes.
as soon as you don't know where you're at, the cat will instantly go to those. Because mine is that way when you have her in a crate.
See, it makes me want to go home and box one of my cats. Just
Really?
to tell you. No, I'm tired. I wouldn't do that. Galena disappeared from her home in Utah earlier this month. Widespread searches. She's rescued by an Amazon worker. That's the person that could hear the cat in the box. Nearly a week after jumping in, the cat was rescued from the box
And
took to the
renamed.
vet,
Renamed.
And renamed.
Schrodinger.
Schroeder. I thought about doing a Schrodinger's cat because a lot of
Yeah.
people like the Big Bang Theory. Could have gone that way. We must think that the cat is both dead,
Or
alive,
it's dead or alive.
dead, alive, and turns out it was neither. The box is full of shit. That's another one.
We kidnapped a turd.
Yeah, look at it. This box stinks. The family, again, where they went, they were from, I'm not sure this is where they're from, but they do fly to, the box went to California. So the husband and wife flew 1,000 miles to California to retrieve
pick
their
up their
pet.
cat?
They're probably from Iowa or something. Just like the people before from
Damn.
Michigan were from California and had to fly all the way to Michigan for their dog. But
they
that
were-
dog walked there.
But they were going to Minnesota by
Yes.
chance.
Yes,
How much?
yes.
How much you want to think? They're like, let's fucking send this dog on a truck that nobody's paying attention
yeah,
to.
that's it.
It'll get all the way to there, and then we'll just go pick it up.
We'll
there.
hit the dispensaries on the way. It'll be a national story.
Right.
Bill will read it. Luckily for the cat, one of the boxes seems to have been open, so there was air to breathe. So there was enough to breathe in there, so the kitty didn't get frozen or overheated. So depending if it was on a plane, like in the hold or wherever it was. Mrs. Clark, who described the experience of not knowing what had happened to Galena as excruciating, told KSL TV that she encouraged everyone to microchip their pets and to triple check their Amazon boxes. Triple check your box. Put a chip in the cat. I think people chip those things all the time now, don't they? That's a very popular.
All the animals, yeah.
Yeah, like anymore, it's just like
Yeah.
they do it. It seems like everybody kind of has chips in their animals. Growing up, that was.
Oh no.
We just assumed
I know where the hell he
We
is.
just assumed they got hit by a car and moved on.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Who cares? Get another one. From the New York Post, this was fun last week. I saw a lot of people did this. The Cheese Ball Man.
Was it It's?
It was. I think it was. Yeah, I tried to see there's only that's a one of a kind kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
canister.
Oh, yeah.
It's cheese balls, and they're out east, so it's big out east. So this guy just thought up. So there you go. I decided to do this because I thought New York City could use something like this. He told the Post. This is from the Post. Cheese balls are funny, and eating an entire jar of one is a difficult task, but not impossible.
When I first saw that and it said, I thought it was cheese ball. I'm like, oh, how much smoking cheese ball this guy eat? Oh, it's cheese balls.
Yes, you were thinking the actual
The-
the big
The
ba-
snack.
the
Yeah.
bass,
Eating
yeah.
some
Like
50-pound
sour
cheese
cream.
ball.
Because if I knew that was a contest, I'd fucking be there.
Oh boy, that happened to me. A friend of mine who we know, an orange friend of ours, and we went to this party, okay, and we got there kind of early. There weren't a lot of people there. It was going to go on from like 3 in the afternoon till like midnight or whatever. We get there at like 4, so it's still very early, very bright. A few people there, some people playing cornhole, whatever, some fun about. But then we walked inside to get a drink, and when we walked inside to get a drink, there sat it had to be like a 10-pound cheese ball like you're talking about, man, covered in the nuts with crackers all around it. And man, in an hour we ate it all. And when we left, we were so embarrassed that we left the party because we kept coming back in to get stuff and just, I mean, I couldn't.
You can't help it.
I mean, just I can't stop. Look at me. I can't
That's my mess.
handle it. It's so good.
Yeah.
We ate a 10-pound cheese ball in an hour. I was like, man, we got to get out of here.
Yeah.
Because
For
people are
fear
going to
of
start coming in here going,
clogging up
hey, what the fuck?
Yeah, because I took a picture at one when we went to go
God.
tape our Wilson's commercial.
Yeah.
Or our vignette or whatever.
Yes.
I took a picture of one that was there and sent it to my old lady and was like,
Hey,
man,
this.
I don't want to buy this, but I really want to buy this.
I
I'm
got
like, I'm
to.
leaving it now, but I know it's here.
If you don't buy it then, later at 2 in the
Yeah.
morning, you're going to be kicking yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this person ate the little cheese balls.
Yeah.
Yes. And which you brought to my house once, a huge.
The ping pong balls? Yeah.
Yeah. They were a little.
They were like orange X out golf balls.
they were a
I
little.
brought them there.
They were a little chewy.
Yeah.
Okay.
little steak.
But here's the thing. I am a repurposer. So I dumped those cheese balls out. I cleaned that container out. I put rice in it because rice always comes in a huge bag.
Yeah.
So I put my rice in there. This is my rice container. Very good.
Wow.
So this guy says cheese balls are funny, which reminds me of what is the movie? Raising Arizona. You ever seen Raising Arizona?
Nicolas Cage?
Nicolas Cage, and they can't have a baby, so they steal one of these babies. A person that has like 6 kids. You remember this movie?
Maybe.
You know, well, they go. There's 2 people who are then trying to get the baby back and whatever, but they go to rob a small convenience store. A little old man behind there, and he's like, and the guy, it's John Goodman, and I forget who the other guy is. But they walk in there, and he's like, "Hey, old man, you got any balloons in funny shapes?" And the guy's like, "Not unless you think round's funny." So when he said cheese balls are funny, yeah, they're round and funny. So he ate these just for fun. This was a moment that I was definitely going to throw up, and then people said, "Keep it down," really loudly, so I just kept it in. All right, so he did it. He walked around with the cheese hands, shaking everybody's hand, had a flag of himself. You can find him out there. Okay,
How many cheese balls do you eat?
one of those things. I mean, whatever's in there, that's a ton, dude. It's a lot. It's a lot. I've been, trying to help people, he shared. I clean up the city and pick up trash. I would say that it was the most thrilling experience I've had in my life, but I'm a man of many stories. I don't think we're done with Cheese Ball, man. I think this is the
No.
beginning of something in New York. Or
Something
other
the
cheese
something
balls.
the UPI will be talking about.
That's right. Record holding.
Yeah.
But it was, you know what, really, the arc also with him, he just is like a regular New York guy. He was just having some fun, doing something that had no political bend or saving somebody
Or
or
nutritional value.
or nutritional value or care whatever about your waistline. So it was just something fun, something different. So good for you, cheese ball man. Keep it up. And next time, like you said, eat a real cheese ball.
Yeah.
That should be next. 10-pounder.
Like a fucking giant Pee Wee Herman ball rolled out, but it's cheese ball.
Yeah.
And as he's going, all the almonds are sticking to the outside of it. He's running the
What
cheese through
is
the
it with
almond.
those fucking things, man?
It's just the right
God
blend of goodness.
Damn it, they're just Karen. Do you like
My
cheese
mother-in-law
balls? Do you
makes
care
them.
for these?
And like
Yeah,
every
they're
different
really
type
good.
of cheese ball too. I like the ones that are like,
Yeah, I don't
just like
care.
every different
It
type.
just
of cheese
doesn't
ball.
matter.
Yeah.
I just need 4 crackers and 8 pounds of cheese
I know. I
ball.
want a box of chicken and biscuit crackers.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I just don't want to clean that bathroom afterwards.
Oh,
Oh, it's all good.
oh, it should firm
Yeah.
it up.
Yeah.
Right?
We'll be
10-pounder.
we'll be somewhere else by then.
Yeah.
It'll be a day
we'll,
later.
We'll poo somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
We're not
right.
shitting that day. Are you
Days
kidding
later,
me? Or you're not
exactly.
shitting that day.
8 pounds of cheese. How about from Japan going over to the east, looking east? Sora News 24, Yakuza lieutenant arrested for stealing Pokemon cards. This will be a lot of fun. The Tachikawa precinct of the Tokyo Metropolitan Police have announced the arrest of Kita Saito, and not Saito like it's spelled from the story earlier, because I first saw that. I'm like, oh, they're all names. Remember, everybody in Japan's named Sato.
Yeah.
This is Saito. He's a 39-year-old Kanbu, or officer, within the Takengawa family of Japan's second largest organized crime syndicate, the Sumiyoshi Kai. The arrest stems from a break-in that occurred sometime between sundown on December 29th, 2022, and sunrise the next day. Saito broke into an office in the town of Ogano in Saitama, the prefecture bordering Tokyo to the north. During the break-in, 29 pieces of property with a total value of about $1,600 were stolen, with the haul including 25 Pokemon cards. So, he stole 29 things. 25 of them were a Pokemon card. This fucker's weak.
So
the
the
fuck
other,
you doing?
so the other four
Take a
things,
bag.
did the other four things cost more?
I don't fucking know, but you got 29 things and it's only $1,600 and 25 of them are fucking cards. Good luck.
That's hilarious.
Dude, take a bag with you. Take something with you to hold the TV or should you know what you're breaking into? Shouldn't there be some meth in there or a cheese ball or some shit? Jesus Christ. So this guy just got a bunch of shitty Pokemon cards. So, and this isn't like endemic at all. So it's not like every person involved. This is like a huge, like embarrassing failure. Also, like in Japan, they're like face savers.
Oh,
So to get caught and then to get caught stealing like children's
stupid
stuff.
shit, yeah.
Shame. Karen, did your kids ever do the Pokemon?
Oh yeah, still into them.
They still do the Pokemon. Oh, the thing on the phone
That and
to catch 'em.
occasionally still buying cards.
Okay. Never got into Pokemon. That was past my time.
No.
Your son never did Pokemon.
Nah,
right?
not really,
Yeah,
no.
you probably steered him away from that.
He just never really wasn't.
We ain't doing Pokemon here.
Well, I don't know.
That's what I told my son. We ain't doing Pokemon here. That's what I said. No.
I kept him busy the same way doing Nintendo, old
There you go.
Nintendo, and he was too into fucking Legos to be caring about cards.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So if you're in Japan, don't worry. The Pokemons are safe. The Pokemons are fine. Not the Pokemans. Do you like that, Karen?
Pokemons.
They're sexy.
I thought that was very clever.
Did you ever get cards like that as a gift? Some
No.
fun cards?
No, didn't think of that one.
I did once at a
Lame.
I went to an auction. I think I was in like 6th grade and looking around before the auction starts. And I see this box of cards, like a cigar box, and this and that. And there is a box of cards with a heart on it and a pinup girl. I open that up. I still have them. They're from like the 60s.
Deck of cards?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
With
My dad has a
topless
few
women.
of those. Yeah.
And it's from the 60s, man. It
Yeah.
was like original. Like,
Yeah.
So
My dad, they're like those grainy 70s ones with the big bushes.
these are definitely these are even before.
Yeah.
This is like 60s, and
Those have got the weird bra titties on them.
there's some weird bra titties
They
there.
had
the torpedo style.
Yeah, they haven't figured out bras yet.
Yeah, it's very weird. And
Yeah.
there's a couple that are very nice. And but
It came with a pin where you flipped it over and the ink made the thing disappear, so it
Oh,
looked like
those
he was
too.
naked.
I like
You remember
those.
that?
I like
Yeah,
those.
my dad had a few of those.
classic.
Yeah.
So I see this
You
box.
got to write to the back of the magazine for that shit.
That's right. You need 4 proofs of purchase. So I get this box of cards, like, okay, well, I mean, it's got some old decks of cards. There's nothing else in here. It's just junk. So we wait. I'm telling my brother, because my brother's 15 years older than me. I've got some nieces there. They're 2, 3. So he actually bought a car that day.
Oh my god.
They sold a station wagon. And he was like, should I buy it? I'm like, buy it. He bought a station wagon at this thing. So it comes up to my little box of cards. Okay. And there's all this other stuff on tools, and there's not a lot of people. It was like cold. It was October, November. Not a lot. It was out in the country.
There's one dickhead, wasn't there?
Son of a bitch,
There's always
dude.
one.
Like, okay, this box of just old cards or whatever. He'll give me like $2. I'm like, yep. And then, okay, he'll give me 5. This guy's 5. Like, he'll give me 7. I'm like, well, me. This guy's like, he'll give me 10. This fucking old bastard outbid me for this fucking box of cards. There's nothing in. There's like a game of pit. There's 2 or Jesus. What could this guy be doing? There's no way. So my brother's like, go up there and just offer him $5 to pick one of them out. And that's just the one you happen to pick. Maybe he'll do it. I'm like, he'll never do it. I'm like, try it. So I'm like, excuse me, sir. I really just wanted one deck in there. Can I give you $5 for this one? He's like, sure, sounds good. I mean, I thought he's gonna be like, no, that's why I bought it, you dumb fucking idiot. No, this guy sold me the deck for $5. Got it. Great. Still own it.
Hell yeah.
Still own it. I'll have to bring it in
Sweet.
sometime. We'll play a game with it.
Oh
No, it's
yeah.
good. Okay, last story. No more Pokemon cards. This lady that shot this guy in the house, 85 years old. This is in Rose, Idaho.
Stop or my mom will shoot.
Stop her, my mom seriously will fucking shoot you. There you go.
57 too.
Oh my God. Well, I was gonna do the joke, but that's not the right gun for Dirty Harry
Oh yeah.
because it's like a 4 something.
It's a
like
45.
Like he
No.
generally felt lucky and he was a punk. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So this is an 85-year-old woman who knew this guy because he owns some store in town. It's like a very small town in Idaho.
Wow.
So, and evidently, reading through the story, these two like argued some, but she didn't ever have a problem with him. But he used to come home from whatever store where she worked and bitch about her all the time. It's like, she's rude to me all the time. This guy is a former like Marine specialist or something. So he
Oh,
has
Lord.
like PTSD. He's also got tons of weapons in the house. They interviewed the wife and she goes, they're like, did you think it was weird that he left at night fully in fatigues with weapons all over him? She's like, no, because he usually goes out at night and shoots when he gets frustrated. He goes to like the shooting barn or someplace. So it just looked like he was normally going. He said, I'm going out to shoot. Okay, so what he did is he took off. He's 39. She's 85. Woke her up with a flashlight, grabbed her, handcuffed her, put her to a chair. She has a son that's about the same age who is living in the basement, who was down there, he said, reading with the fans on. Reading with the fans on. That's what I'm doing. So this guy asked the lady, hey, man, where's your shit? And she was like, well, I really don't have much. He puts the pistol to her head. She's like, they're in the basement. So he takes off to the basement. She takes off to her bedroom, grabs the 357. She's attached to a chair, pulls it all the way in. Evidently, the fans must have been loud. You just couldn't hear a fucking chair dragging through a house. Drags it back, sits in the same spot, and hides it. He goes down there, and instead, I thought it was going to be he's going to shoot the son. Gets down there, and the son doesn't hear him.
I guarantee he's got a headset on playing Call of Duty.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So, but he sees the son and comes back upstairs and is mad. And is going to,
Shoot her now.
So when he comes up and starts bitching, that's when she pulls it and shoots him twice. On the way down, this guy shotguns the fuck out of her. She got shot like 4 times.
Damn.
Oh
And
my
she lived through it. Yeah. So he's going down doing what is that last stand? What is it in the game when you can you got the kill cam and you've got
Oh,
the last stand, like you
Last Stand,
throw a
yeah.
knife at him as you're dying.
Yeah.
So yeah, he shoots her the whole way down and then staggers away and dies in the kitchen.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So it says he returned fire, hitting her multiple times, but she survived and has already left the hospital. The case going to the prosecutor presents one of the most heroic acts of self-preservation I've ever heard of. Officials said the two knew each other and it was not a random incident. So again, most times if you're murdered, that's the thing. It's somebody you know.
Oh, yeah.
Random people don't just come to your house and murder you. It's somebody you've pissed off or whatever. So yeah, 85 taking on a 39-year-old person who was, and the stuff he had on him, he had a gun with a special silencer he made. He had extra gunpowder, bullet. I mean, this dude was ready to take the Capitol.
Well,
Okay?
I mean, if things go awry, you got to have a backup plan. That's what it
Holy
was.
shit, man. This guy was ready, and he got smoked by this grandma 357 with one arm behind her back. What a fucking joke. That's hilarious. Yeah, hover around and find out, bitch. Cool. Well, I don't really know about the time because I didn't start the timer, so I'm going to assume we're about halfway through the show. I'm just going to say we're about that ish time. Want to remind you,
Spot on, ain't he?
is it?
We started 5 minutes late,
Yeah.
9:35.
Look at that. It's like we've done this once or twice. We're sponsored by Wilson Farm Market right here. These great people here, fry pie chicken, anything exciting to eat over a dead body that tried to rob you.
That's right.
That's what I say. Good stuff. Check them out. We love Wilson Farm Market and the Frankfurt Beer Works as well. Delicious beer. What's the newest flavor called? What's the newest one coming? What's it called?
Rainbow in the dark.
The Rainbow in the Dark. Very exciting. Good stuff.
Powerful keyboard on that song.
There is.
Powerful.
Powerful keyboard.
As an engineer needed
VO.
to turn it down just a bit.
Maybe mix it down a hair.
Just a hair.
It was the late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah, what
it was
could
a
you
crazy
do?
time. Well then,
He had a mic.
yeah, all Mike. I don't even own Ogon. So it's Mother's Day coming up this Sunday, which you're a little excited about. James is a little
Yeah.
excited about. Now, James, I know we're going to maybe talk more tomorrow, but are you doing something exciting for your mother on Sunday? Do you do something every Sunday?
She just likes the fact that I acknowledge her existence.
Well, that's very
There you
nice. That's
go.
good of you
Yeah.
to do.
Nice hug. That's all you get.
I think most moms are probably that way. They don't
She's-
really
yeah.
want jewelry and
No.
no, that's not what it's about. So I went on the internet and I found a great article. It's from about 10 years ago from a person. And it was 21 gifts you should not get your mother for Mother's Day.
Okay.
So we're going to go through some of that. Although I think some of them, he's a little misguided. Okay.
Some of them
Yeah, I
probably
was gonna
just
say you can hear those birds. Are those birds in there just getting?
yeah, they're getting down. Some of it's just situational.
Sure.
Like maybe your mom's really into
Yeah,
clothes, or
yeah.
maybe your mom's really into whatever it is you're gonna buy.
So we'll take a look at this and see what you think and what your opinions are, and see if you think that
Okay.
these match or not. So here's our story here: the 21 things to not get your mother. There we go. 21 terrible Mother's Day gift from Money Talks News. You can see it's from April 29, 2013. Craig D'Onofrio. There could be expectations, but generally these gifts aren't wanted, aren't appropriate for the occasion, or are thoughtless. That's what he says. Okay, so let's take a look. First one. Diet or fitness products. I don't think anyone's eyes have lit up after unwrapping an ab roller. Ditto goes for a gym membership. Don't ever suggest your mom is fat, and definitely don't do it on Mother's Day. So have any of you ever gotten your mother something like that before?
No.
No. Any exercise equipment or...
No.
My mom's
Okay.
been
That's
my mom has been the
totally
same height
good.
and weight since like she was a teenager.
Your mom is unchanged.
Yeah.
Your mom
She has
unchanged.
Mine's
yeah.
just getting older.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, probably not a good idea. But
no.
I see it as this. So your mom is a fat ass. So maybe get her
Ooh.
a membership to the Health at Every Size Club, where it doesn't matter how big you are. We don't want to, you know what I mean? So go with it. Lean into it, so to speak. Lean into it. Okay. So good idea. Don't get mom those type of things. But I'm just saying maybe mom needs some help. How about wrinkle cream? Okay. Did your mom give you acne products for your birthday? I hope not. If you give her wrinkle cream, you're telling her she's both old and wrinkly. Let mom buy her own cosmetics and creams. Did you ever buy cosmetics or things for your mother?
No.
Does she
but
ask for it?
No. But my daughter wants to buy me wrinkle cream. Hell yeah.
You'll take
That
it.
shit's expensive.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. You'll take that. You might actually, use something like that.
Well, it's a very woman thing.
Yeah.
Like certain things, like if they all like the same lotion or shampoo or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Because if it was like a Bath and Body Works gift card, they'd be down
Oh,
for
hell
that.
yeah.
See?
Yeah.
So it's not too far off, So your mom is a leathery old bag. Wrinkle cream. Is this the 1980s? I mean, wrinkle cream. I always read that. I mean, I know it's from 2013, but wrinkle cream just sounds like something old. This is probably more what mom's looking for, right?
Botox.
A Botox monthly club thing. See what I mean? Get mom something like that. If she's wrinkly as leathery as get out, get her something like that.
That's not what you look like after it gets done. You look like a fucked up cat that got hit by a truck.
Oh yeah. I don't know if you've seen
Or a scared
Nancy Griffin,
a
but
scared balloon clown.
holy cow.
Yeah.
That's it. I have a good feeling that person right there has not had any Botox. And if it is, it's probably somewhere you can't see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's another part of the body, not the face.
She got a fake butt.
Yes, but hey, there's the number up there. Help mom out. Number 3, roses. Okay, roses are a Valentine's Day bouquet. I didn't know there was a rule for that. Instead, buy carnations and prepare a vase yourself. So, Karen, have you ever gotten roses on Mother's Day?
Yeah, I think so.
From kids or
in
from
a
your
bouquet.
husband?
No, for my kids.
Okay.
In a bouquet.
All right.
They don't sit there and pick. They just walk in, they grab the bouquet off the shelf and bring it to you. It's not rocket
But if you got
science.
just all roses, would you be okay with that? Would that bother you?
No,
you think that's
I love
weird?
flowers. Sorry.
That's what I thought. I thought, it
don't
doesn't
care.
really
I love
matter.
flowers.
And I thought
Flowers
carnations.
Are nice. Carnations.
I can remember at our high school, I don't know about yours,
Yeah.
but our high school on Valentine's Day, you could send carnations to people with a little note on it.
For Valentine's Day?
Yes.
And
It's
this-
carnations?
but
roses?
carnations, not roses.
Wow.
Okay. But
No,
there was
we
like
did roses.
red carnations if you really liked them, one if
Yeah.
you were just friends, that type of thing.
Is that just a type of flower?
The
Yeah.
carnation?
Yeah.
Carnation.
Yeah, it's kind of puffy and soft looking. But see, I thought the carnation is more of like a nice, like you're my friend.
Mhm.
I thought roses are. I mean, I get it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
all right, so
I'm not into flower culture.
I don't know too much. So your mom is picky about flowers. So I had a mom who loved flowers and things, and a lot of people do. So I think usually instead of buying them yourself because you don't know what they want, just take them to a place where they can buy
Ah.
any flower that they wish. And I think if you take mom to like this one, the Sunnyside Cannabis Dispensary in Danville, Illinois.
We're going for Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah, it's on Lynch Road. I've been on Lynch Road. I used to be in Danville before it got all weedy.
Been in that building.
Have you?
Yeah.
That's the one? That's where you go?
That's one of the ones.
Okay. Are they friendly there?
Yeah.
Pretty nice? It
used-
looks very nice.
It used to just be medical.
Okay. Now it's for anybody.
Yeah, I used to have to take my father-in-law there sometimes.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
We're going on a road trip.
On a road trip. It's a little less than an hour away from where we are.
It's more
About
expensive.
an hour, you know?
Go to Michigan.
Okay. All right. More expensive to go there than Michigan.
Yeah.
Okay. Is
Illinois' taxes are jacked.
so all of Illinois'
so-
dispensaries are more
yeah.
expensive than Michigan's. Okay.
But then when you put in the drive,
It's
how does it balance out?
That's a good question.
probably enough
Karen.
to matter.
Okay.
More than enough to matter if you're driving a Honda.
I think you're asking too many questions.
Sorry.
40 miles a gallon, it don't matter.
How about something else? I could agree with this one.
The
A
trip's
new
part of the experience.
pet. Yeah, the road, half the fun is getting there.
Yeah, find places to eat at on the way. That's the cool part.
Uh-oh.
All right.
So now you're eating 3 different
I'm
places.
down. I'm down.
Take care of it next time. How about a new pet for Mother's Day? Okay, so giving mom a new puppy means more bills, more worries, more responsibilities. If your mom really loves animals, consider making a donation in her name to the local animal shelter or the ASPCA. That seems nice. I would agree with that. Don't get your mom probably a dog or a cat.
Well, my mom loves owls.
Oh,
So I just buy her for like a period of time every other Mother's Day. I just buy her like a different owl sculpture or something, or like
Stuffed animal?
she loves doing ceramics, so I buy her one that wasn't painted yet, so she could just paint it.
Cool.
Shit like
anything owl
nice.
related,
that.
you're
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
And Coca-Cola, right?
and Coca-Cola.
God, if you could find a Coca-Cola owl,
Yeah, right.
you may just be, yeah. So your mom, sorry, I was watching something from another country. That's why instead of saying mom,
Dear
it says
mom.
Dear mom. So your mom is lonely. Why don't you get her something to pet or be petted by? So here's one thing we can do. Is mom hip on the phone? Can mom get on Tinder? That'd be all right. There's a new pet to be petted. Maybe mom's lonely.
Maybe.
Well, you're laughing and looking at me. Do you have
I
a
was
lonely mom?
laughing because I thought you were going to go in the direction of some sex toy thing, you know.
We're talking about
that's his
mom's.
next slide.
We're
That's
talking
a
about
sex
mom's
life,
here.
but a sex toy that some muff pet thing. I don't know.
Karen, what kind of
I'm
show
sure
do you
you
think
could find
this is?
something.
My God, we're talking about mothers today. But let's say mom isn't into Tinder, and that's a little too much because it's on the phone. It could be tricky,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
So how about something we could use on the desktop? How about the silver singles?
singles.
And what I love about this is that it says, look, this is like at the beginning. It says, I am a woman or man, and I am looking for a woman or man. In 40 years, this will be, I am a BIPOC lesbian Palestinian refugee looking for a non-binary power otter. Geez, this is so nice and simple. I'm a dude looking for a dude. I'm a girl looking for a girl. I'm a girl looking for a guy. But this is very simple. Mom could do this.
Yeah.
Look at that. They're big buttons.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Silver singles. It's very big. They look like some happy singles.
Well, I mean, the lock on there, so it's safe.
It is safe. Exclusively 50 plus. Don't be trying to come on here 49. Not having it. Not doing it. Not at all. Never doing it. 381,000 beautiful swinging silver singles right out there at your fingertips. Help mom out. Don't buy her a dog. Get her a man.
The elderly pass more STDs than any population.
So they don't give a shit, man. They're doing their own thing.
Well, they're all in one spot doing each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah.
It's
That's where
called
we're headed.
Share the clap.
No.
That's right. That's where we're
Called
headed.
Florida.
That's where we're headed.
Florida.
The fifth one, again, we're not doing all 21. There's some I did not do. Okay, because they were just dead, mostly because I couldn't write a joke for it. Number 5, cleaning equipment. Your mom is not your maid. That is true. Don't ruin her day by telling her she's great at cleaning and should do more of it. I don't think anybody's
My mom has this weird, like, she's OCD about it. Like, if she's not sitting down, she's cleaning something. So she would love it if you brought her like a handy vac or something, just anything. Shit.
Karen, you do a lot of cleaning. Would you be okay with some sort of
I
cool
don't
cleaning
need-
attachment?
No, I don't.
No.
No. Please
Well,
don't.
No, but you do a lot of cleaning, but you don't. I mean, this is what you do. You enjoy it. You like a clean house.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, this is
But
this is
we live in a house that things have a place and you don't move them.
Sure.
Shit.
And then if you do move them, you put it back where you found it. And so cleaning is like, you don't have to clean until you move the thing because then you see the dust.
Understood.
So if you put it right back exactly, then I
Hey.
don't got to clean it.
There we go. I like this. Helping mom.
Yeah.
But, moms and dads clean. Everybody cleans. It's good. There's nothing. I don't think there's a lot of shame in that, anything like that. So your mom, dear mom, likes cleaning. So that's okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with that again. It's great. Help her get it done faster and in greater detail. So there are some things, like you said, hey, man, my mom would like actually some gift. How about let's start with a 5 or 6 pack of toothbrushes.
Yeah.
Let's get a case of Ajax. That
Yeah.
is a strong cleaner. All right. And let's get her some meth. Okay. And this house will be cleaner than she's ever known. I think meth people scrub the floor sometimes. Yeah. It's not a joke. Again, I don't get meth. Write us here at the show. Why do you do meth? We're very interested in knowing. Maybe we need to learn something. Potpourri. That's that word. Potpourri. It might smell nice to you, but it could be an allergen to mum. Several people I know can't walk into a Crabtree in Evelyn without getting a headache. I don't know what
is that?
This must be from Iran or something. If you're not 100% sure, skip it. A Crabtree in Evelyn.
That sounds like a couple of terrible old ladies.
It sounds like the first one is the unfortunate guy that married Evelyn. Yeah. Whatever you say, dear.
It's the most bitchin' ass law firm ever.
So potpourri. So your mom takes wallpaper peeling shits. Potpourri. First off, see if she's okay with moving from 1991 closer to 2024. Who the fuck has potpourri? Do
Yeah.
people use that anymore?
No.
Okay, this is from 11 years ago, but it
Oh,
seems like
yeah.
it was written in 92.
No, they smoke that and shoot each other now.
Okay. All right. So no problem. No problem.
I think all the old potpourri got turned into spice. And then-
Yeah, just ground it up.
They just did.
Put some salvia in there.
Yep.
But yeah, potpourri like this in a bag that you
Yeah.
shake into stuff. God, that is
Yeah.
like
They're
1990.
just like this
That's very
bag of
1990s.
weird shit sitting on your table, supposed to be
Yeah.
smelling good.
Then it switched into the little.
It's like, what the hell is this multi-flower broth you got going on the
Yeah.
table?
There's a cinnamon stick.
Yeah.
Crusty
Yeah.
rose.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
Some
We had
banana
a little
pepper.
tiny crock pot that you would put it in and add water and it would like cook it.
There's
That's
that.
what made me
That
think of
was
it.
the next level.
Yeah.
And then the next level after that, as we go through potpourri through history, then the next one is those ones that look like Reese cups
Yeah. And
that you put in there and they melt.
they melt away. That's,
melt
yeah.
candle.
And
melt
because you couldn't
well.
have flame in places.
Yeah.
And then now, like, I think, dude,
We had those when we lived in a.
that's from a long time ago.
we had those when we lived in an apartment. Yeah.
So maybe something like this. This is the poo spray.
Oh, yeah.
If she has horrible,
Poopy gum.
shit is the problem. That's why she keeps so much
That
potpourri
shit
around.
works.
And again, older people take medicine. Sometimes it smells more. Sometimes it's a little more liquid than we wish.
That shit definitely works.
But you also get an industrial fan and a contractor for mom
Yeah.
too. Maybe just get one of those.
Oh, I could replace your fan.
Yeah, well, sure. But I mean, for mom,
Yeah.
because you're enjoying time with mom, so let the contractor do it. Plus, he's built like Shiva. Okay, the 8th one, kitchen appliances. Karen, you do a lot of this. If your mother specifically asked for a new KitchenAid stand mixer, then by all means go for it. But otherwise, Mother's Day isn't the time to ask for a free homemade meal. Karen, you do a lot of cooking. If you got some kind of something like this, would you be offended or would you like it?
No, I wouldn't be offended.
Now, he did say
not-
KitchenAid stand mixer.
I mean, that's pretty fucked
that's
expensive
top
right
of the
there.
line. That's Cadillac
Yeah.
stuff.
I mean, yeah, that kid must be making some money if he can buy a KitchenAid mixer.
They're pricey.
Mum.
They're pricey.
Yeah.
And James, you said if you bought your mom something like that, she would love it.
She'd
be
probably
cool
love
with
it.
it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it's okay.
Not horrible.
Anything you can give her that she'll use, she's fucking all about.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I mean, that's it, right? I mean, that's okay. Not a time to ask for a free homemade meal. Well, yeah, you should be taking mom out, but maybe mom likes to cook you things, so you come over. Okay, but
Yeah.
no problem, no
Yeah.
problem. I'm hearing it. So your mom is into gadgets. 3 words, Karen. There you go, bud.
There we
You're
go.
afraid I wasn't going to show any vibrators or dildos the whole time.
I
And
know,
there
I
it
was
is. Adam
worried.
and
It
Eve.
is.
I love how
Mothers.
one of the options is huge.
Yes. Rabbits, clitoral, wands, realistic, vibrating, and huge.
The rabbit one looks like it's telling the clit one to come here.
Well, the wand looks bigger than the huge. I think there's problems with the
They had to
fucking
zoom
picture
out.
shit.
That's a big hand.
I gotta question them sometimes. It's okay. That's for mom. There you go. Maybe help mom out.
There you
Some
go.
Gadgets. This is a weird one. But then after you read it, I kind of
Snarky
get
signs.
it. Snarky signs. I don't know if the word snarky was the correct word by Mr. D'Onofrio, but hell, this list is fucked.
Sounds like malarkey.
Yeah. However, well-intentioned, those humorous signs, this is funny stuff, man, not snarky. Many of them come off as snarky. While you might think a sign about cooking is great for the kitchen or a sign about good moms keeping messy homes is great for her bedroom, she'll probably see it as your way of saying she should do more around the house, not the message you want to send on Mother's Day.
My grandma's whole kitchen was crazy signs like that and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's who buys them.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not buying them.
Oh,
Live,
my-
laugh, love. You think I'm buying those?
My mom forever's got the one in the bathroom that says, if you sprinkle when you tinkle, be a sweetie and wipe the seedy.
Oh, that is
Like
so cute. I get that out.
Ceramic toilet thing. Like
Nice.
I think everybody in our family's got one.
I don't think I've heard that one before, but that is, man, you
Yeah.
can
That's a
imagine
good
it.
one.
How about the one that you see on a lot of people's back doors? Backdoor guests are best. God, I love that fucking sign.
Yeah.
Are you serious? They're into anal in this household.
I used to have the welcome mat you'd have up front.
Yeah, it's like-
and it just said not welcome.
Oh, okay. Like, get the fuck off. All right, so snarky signs, weird, like he's saying, like the tinkle stuff. Like
Yeah.
Kiss the cook.
not snarky. Snark is usually, it means to be like sarcastic and kind of rude to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There'd be signs to be like, I'm cooking, go fuck yourself. That'd be snarky, maybe.
Like
That's what I was
comments, like the comics you'd have, and it'd have what was the one? I don't remember if we did it like before as one of our demos, or if we
Yeah.
actually did it where we were looking at it. I think we were looking at a comic. I don't even remember if I was with you or not. We had a comic, and it had
It's a previous show podcast. you're
yeah.
on.
Well, there was a comic, and there was a lady sitting on a table at the doctor's office,
Yeah.
and the guy is talking to the doctor and says, "Yeah, the dishwasher's broke again."
That wasn't here. Sorry.
Okay.
That's a fantastic joke. Must came from Playboy. This is like a Playboy joke.
I can't remember.
But I like how you're thinking. So snarky signs, these are more, I think these are fun signs that your mom would
Oh,
like
yeah.
to have, So your mom is witty. So that means I think if she has those things, she's funny. She likes to have a
Yeah.
little fun. Jesus. So get that wit out in public. Don't
That's
hide
why
it.
my mom's stuff just all says Coke,
Coke.
Coca-Cola.
So get her out there. Here's a good idea. This is from Indianapolis, but wherever you're watching from, the Helium Comedy Club has a stand-up 101 comedy thing you could get mom. If your
Cool.
mom's funny, why not? Give her a try. Give it a try.
Cool.
You could also get her some fun shirts.
No spitting.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy life.
See, if your
I
mom's
fuck on
witty
the
and she
first
likes
date.
stuff like that, get
Yeah.
your mom a I fuck on the first date shirt or the enjoy life, eat out more often shirt. Get mom stuff like that. That's what mom
I'm
wants.
sure my Baptist mom will love that.
She would, all's forgiven. All's forgiven. Things that remind her of her mother. This is a weird one,
Yeah.
Karen. This is very odd. Shower caps, moo-moos, flowery bathrobes. These might have been appropriate gifts for women of another generation. Huh. Like your mother's mom, but not now. You don't want to dress like your grandparents' generation, and neither does she. Yeah, let's see. Shower cap is something I think people still use. Moo-moos, I think women and everybody wears. It's like that thing from
Yeah,
Three's Company. Yeah,
They just had
And
one of those in Ohio the other day.
Oh, they'd add one?
Yeah.
They're everywhere. Flowery bathrobes. Of moms like bathrobes after. How's that remind you of your mom?
So if it had been my mom's mom, it would have been like a flannel and some Winston's.
No shit. I was going to say some
Or some Pall
Copenhagen
Malls.
dip. And
Yeah,
like,
some
what
Pall
the-
Malls
Yeah.
and the darkest coffee you've ever seen.
That's what I'm saying. Some hardtack bread.
Yeah.
Get out there on the fire. So, did anybody ever got you a gift that reminds you of your mom?
No.
Okay, I thought this was very odd. Okay,
No.
so this is an odd bird. So your mom still dresses like a whore. Go with it. Go with it. Just get mom something. There you go. If your mom doesn't give a shit, your mom doesn't want grandparent shit. She looks like that. Show mom off. Show grandma off. That's fantastic.
That's pretty
You know what I mean? All right. How about a self-help book?
Oh,
Has anyone ever
that'd be
gotten you one of
cool.
these?
No.
ever got a
maybe
self-help
a
thing?
maybe a journal blank inside, like you're supposed to, write thoughts. or
But you can
whatever.
write your own thoughts, not a
Right,
book
right.
about how to be a better.
something like that, but
Okay.
not a self help book.
Okay, so a self-help book. James, I'm sure you haven't got this.
They told me to get it professionally, but not from a book.
Talk about a condescending gift. Getting her a book about building better relationships or other ways she can improve herself is a really bad idea. Okay, no problem. So your mom is a neurotic cunt. You're not alone. It's just easier if you go to therapy, not mom.
Yeah.
There you go. That's that one. So if you're thinking that your mom needs so much help, yeah, just skip Mother's Day then. Piss on it. Number 14, money. I can't even believe this is on the list. So even more impersonal than a gift card, money essentially says, I don't know what you want or like, but this stuff buys it. Or sorry.
But this buys stuff.
10 minutes to read it, couldn't figure it out. Yeah, you can do better than that.
Yeah, you
with
can,
money. Have your kids ever got you money for your birthday or anything?
No.
Probably not. Have you ever gotten your mother or father money for
No.
okay? It's like
Unless my dad needed a bag, I'd front him.
oh my god! So
I
this
just
one.
give it to him. Yeah.
So your mom didn't raise you right. If you're an adult who gives money on Mother's Day, mom failed. But you're now a grown up, so you're a shithead. That's all I have to say about
Unless
that
you're
one.
rich as fuck and you're dropping
Dude.
a couple K on her.
Yeah, that or you're a fucking gangster.
Yeah.
You know, here, mom, here's 50K.
In a roll.
Here's 50 large.
In a roll.
Here's 50 large, mom. Yeah, that's who should give their money.
I want the money clipped back though.
Jesus. yeah, that's a nice bra, mom. Empty photo frame. This is fucking ridiculous too. Like this was like this guy at the end was dying. This gift tells you don't have any memorable moments with her. Even worse, a framed photo of you. I don't know how that makes it worse.
Maybe she has some in the book that she didn't take out to put in one because she didn't have one, and so you're buying one for her.
Yeah, but if you give your mom a new picture frame with a picture of you in it, that's supposed to be bad. What if it's you and your family or whatever?
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten a photo for Mother's Day, like they took a picture and surprised you?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
That's no
might not be too bad. So you are, and this is not mom. So you are a clueless, soulless, ungrateful fuck. Please stay in bed and let your smarter, better put together siblings from out of state handle Mother's Day. Thank you.
There you go.
Number 17.
I'm ready.
A really big painting. Do you have? Now, I forget going through your house. You have some beautiful stuff. Do you have a big painting anywhere? Some large ones? I'm thinking-
Some. Yeah.
Okay. I have a couple in my house. I think they look really good. But maybe
think
not.
they're great.
What's that?
I think they're great.
They're great, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But this person is starting to come out this way. Art is personal, like she might not like it. So what your mother displays in her house is tailored to her taste, unless you're absolutely sure she wants a 56-inch Van Gogh print. But you said really big painting, that's a print. Don't risk it. She'll feel obliged to hang it in her home, even if she dislikes it.
So they have now that thing. It's a service. I hear the damn advertisement for it all the time. It's
Yeah.
called like Paint Your Life.
Okay?
It's called Paint Your Life. I believe that's what it's still called. I can't remember. But they can literally take like portraits that you have and other pictures you have.
Yeah.
And an artist will literally paint the picture, whatever you want, charcoal, acrylic, whichever type of thing you want to have it painted.
Okay.
And add and put them all in the picture of whatever it is you want them to be doing.
Yeah.
And have people that are generations apart. So like they had a guy whose father died before his son was born, but had a picture painted of where all three of them were in the picture together.
Holy cow.
Telling me that would make your fucking mom cry.
That's what I'm saying. See?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This guy's off a bit. They
Whoever
would
this
love
dude is,
that.
yeah.
They would love
This dude
something
must
like
have a weird relationship with his mom.
I was thinking this person was just
Maybe he
dead.
doesn't
Doesn't
have
even
one.
know his mother. I just
Yeah.
put some of these, right? Okay.
He was
So no problem. I would like art too. So your mom,
My mom wouldn't know what the fuck Van Gogh was.
sure. Well, hey, maybe your mom isn't artsy.
No.
So let's get lowbrow and how these. You could get the Billy Bath mount, the bass there.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
sings
Yeah.
and everything. All right.
I think we already. I think her and my dad already have that.
Okay. Now you see Mickey there on top of Minnie, having a good time. That comes from those. Something if mom is lowbrow, those things on the right, they're called Tijuana Bibles. Those are very famous. They're usually a flip book with a dirty story in it. Mom might like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or if she's super lowbrow and has no fucking clue what entertainment is, she could watch any of those movies on the bottom made by Tyler Perry called Medea.
Oh, yeah.
Those are fucking terrible. If you're watching those, dude, get help. You know what? Smoke meth. By all means, if you're watching that, smoke meth instead. Get off of that shit. That shit's awful. But yeah, maybe mom is more lowbrow. She ain't Vincent Van Gogh. The fuck who cares?
Yeah. Did you get very far into The Sopranos to see the? Big
Oh,
mouth
oh yeah.
Billy?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It
All right.
freaks him
All
out.
right, Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Just one.
Kind of scares him. Wine and food pairing. This is again. I don't know. This person had a parents.
Oh.
Like roses, this is not appropriate for Mother's Day. You do not want to wine and dine your mother. Yeah, hey Oedipus. Yeah, I'm not screwing mom. I'm just having a nice dinner and making her something nice.
This guy doesn't
Dad.
know Bartles or James.
I don't know what's the fuck with this crazy.
You remember
fucker
those
here.
dudes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sitting on the porch,
What was
drinking
the
wine cooler.
Yeah, these two old farts. You remember that?
Bartles and
Karen,
James.
remember Bartles and James sitting out playing checkers?
Yeah. Yeah.
We thank you for your support.
Thank you for your support.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think if you do something like this for your mom,
If your
man,
mom
making
is-
a nice dinner and all this kind of shit.
Yeah, it'd be different if you're saying, "Hey, we're sending you to Sonoma to eat, some food at a badass restaurant and get some wine."
Hey
Sure.
man,
Oh, I'm
who's
down.
bad? So your mom don't eat fancy. Well, fast food establishments are easy to find. Plus, check mom's purse for even more savings on your value meal.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Mom probably has some of those in her thing. You can both save together.
Applebee's gift card.
know
You
what I
kidding
mean?
me?
America's favorite. We love moms. Mums.
Moves.
Happy Mother's Day.
There
Karen,
you
did
go.
you learn anything there?
Learn
Learn some things not to get your mother?
Well, that, and I can maybe make a list for my kids now. Like, hey, this is a good idea.
Watch the show. Don't get
Yeah.
me into that
Oh, yeah.
stuff. Although I don't know, you might like a couple of those things.
Yeah.
Now, as a person who buys for a mom, do you already have the gift purchased? Do you do that ahead of time or very close to the time?
No, usually it's on the way there.
Okay, good. A nice foot bath or some E vitamin pills or
Green Army Man.
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
It's gotta, like,
yeah, exactly.
It's gotta
Big
be-
League Chew.
Ball attached to paddle.
Yes.
or a very personal homemade coupon book from me for chores.
Oh,
Remember those?
You make those for your mom? That's
I
nice
have
of you.
before.
But you do go help your mom quite a bit, so
I do.
you see her quite a bit.
Try to.
And you help your mom quite a bit, I'm sure.
yeah, I
When
avoid
she
her.
needs help.
Yeah,
You avoid her. Well, you probably help keep your dad a little bit in check.
Yeah, yeah.
For a mom.
a little less stress on everybody's
Yes.
part.
Very nice. So hopefully you've learned something out there about Mother's Day. And I think it's probably about time to wrap up the show. If
All
my
right.
timing is correct, we want to check the phone. I'm getting the yes, or maybe even we're over some. Too much mumming. So we've had a great time. This show has been sponsored by Wilson Farm Market in Arcadia. Fry pies, chicken, jalapeno cheddar loaves. Yes, I'll get fitted very soon for that bikini. Very excited. Now we got 2 things over 1,000. That YouTube Shorts. I'm telling you, we're killing it. People are liking it. People are digging it. So we'll join us Wednesday. We'll be back Wednesday. We're talking more Mother's Day too. We'll have some Mother's Day fun, some more Mother's Day fun. Also, don't forget to comment on our videos or things across the platforms. We'll be choosing at the end of May for that $100 gift card and the T-shirt. Anything either one of you want to say before we leave?
Nope,
Before
I'm
we
hungry
drift
and ready to
away.
get out of here.
He's hungry. Ready to
All
get
right,
the
I
hell
have
out.
to pee.
And you've
She
got to
has to
pee.
pee.
And okay, sounds good. Well, thank you again for watching the GGHOP, the Guaranteed Genuine Honest to Goodness 1 Hour Podcast, sponsored by Wilson Farm Market and Frankfurt Beer Works.
Frankfurt Beer Works.
We will catch you Wednesday. Be sure to check us out on YouTube Shorts, Facebook. Get out there, come see us. And once again, Bill Gates telling you to treat other people how you want to be treated. Lighten the hell up, and now you go make somebody laugh today.